Rockets here at home in this Western Conference matchup. Live here in Houston, the NBA on 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us this Sunday afternoon. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. And, of course, Anthony Davis. We will see him getting used to his new team, the Houston Rockets, in this one.
Well, we're about to see what the buzz around the league is all about here. Is it going to be just hype or will it be reality? We will find out here soon enough, along with the fans in this arena and the people watching at home.
Now, here is Irving. Following the miss by Anthony Davis. Here's Turner, and it's slammed in by Turner.
And those assist numbers have always been there for Kyrie, spotting an open teammate that time.
And Kyrie Irving, a Picasso with the ball in his hands. And like a lot of genius-level creators, he marches to the beat of his own drum.
Here's Davis, and the rejection by Clark. On the wing, Bridges. Back to Irving. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Inside, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation. You know, Greg, Kyrie sometimes is just a tough guy to figure out.
And the danger is pulling too much in your own direction. Even he confessed regrets about in Cleveland withdrawing from teammates and isolating himself. All part of growth.
Now, here's Sharp. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Walker with a clean look. Connects from three-point range.
And Walker, more than capable of stretch four. A big man with range for days. And how about the confidence?
Here's Clark. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Here's Booker. And Davis sends it back.
Just one of the greatest when it comes to blocking shots. AD using that crazy wingspan to create that kind of havoc defensively.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And Davis sends it back. Here's Sharp. And then Sharp with the dunk.
Nice read from the big guy. Love his teammates appreciate that selfless attitude.
Picked by Clark. Here's Irving. And just miss after miss right now.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
A guy who hasn't played a lot of ball. Sharp, though, has all the all-star tools they think available to him.
An exceptional shot maker from outside. And he's got great vertical bounce, almost a 7-foot wingspan, and he is relentless in his attack.
Now here's Booker. He isn't playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game.
Booker more and more becoming a double threat, not just to score the ball, but starting to realize he can set up his teammates.
Here is Love. Here's Davis. And he drops in the layup off. The glass. Davis has got his second basket of the game.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. And Clark has got the ball here for the Phoenix Suns. 7-point differential. Pass to Turner. Booker with it. Clock at 6. It's tipped and stolen by Love. With the drive, Sharp. And then Sharp with the dunk.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
We've got 1:13 left from the first quarter of the game. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Rockets?
They are committed to running the floor in this one, relying on their speed to get a lot of points off the fast break.
And they've sort of assumed control of this game with their pressure defensively. They've been into the ball handler. They've done a great job of swarming. So they're creating some turnovers. They're capitalizing on.
Now Love. After Devin Booker missing on that last three-pointer. Pass to Sharp. And it's sent back by Turner.
An elite rim protector and shot blocker. Turner excels at rising up and denying those shots.
Now here's Turner. He's got 7. The second effort. Clark outside. And it's off from three-point range. Rockets leading by 8. Murray left side. To the middle. Sharp. That's good. Sharp's got 10 points.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
And so it's the Houston Rockets bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're playing up
17. The Suns 10.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
You don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan. That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Brent, do you think shooting has improved over the years, or are there just more good shooters on the floor?
Well, Kevin, if you had a bubble, I'd be bursting it right now, because if you look back over the last 10 years, maybe go 20 years, shooting has not changed. Percentages have not changed, both from two-point land, three-point land, free throw line. It's not that there are more good shooters in the league. There's just more surprises as to who it is you see taking the shots.
You know, Greg, some guys are late bloomers, but DeRozan, he was just the opposite.
Yeah, reports are he had handles at age 3. First dunk came in the 6th grade. 5-star high school prospect, and in a strange way, he's still an underrated superstar.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Suns. And here are the Suns now. They trail by 6. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. It is hard to forget the crazy draft night for Bridges in 2018. Drafted 10th by his hometown Sixers, his mom was an employee with the team. But he was traded an hour later to Phoenix. He says, it was tough, but once I came here, I loved it. The group of guys we had, I knew I wanted to be here. And they are sure glad they got him, Kevin.
They are indeed, no doubt. D.A., thank you. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Johnson outside. Pass to Alvarado. On the wing to Rosen. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Here now is Dinwiddie. Score of the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint. Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Jackson from long range. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. Jackson's got it all tied up now for Phoenix. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Phoenix.
They're really fucking things up for the opposition. Racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
They have also been superb at blocking shots. Just the timing has been impeccable, setting the tone on the defensive end and making those guys think about what they're doing with the ball.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Boy, this hurts to have to bring up, but I was there for the Rockets title-winning days back in '94 when I was with the Knicks. I saw Houston in the finals firsthand.
Dinwiddie attacking. Driving to the basket. On the wing, Johnson. To the inside. That shot is off. Great D that time from Powell. Back-to-back titles for the Rockets in the mid-90s. You were just talking about that. Greg, what sticks out to you about those teams?
First and foremost, the Dream. Hakeem Olajuwon. He doesn't get his due at times, but the Dream is one of the all-time greats. Olajuwon's defense really changed games.
Outside Turner. Another three for Phoenix.
And a big night for Miles Turner so far. Really playing hard, trying to make every possession count.
Timeout call for Rockets. For the Rockets.
Let's hear it one more time for your one and only.
1:44 left now here in the second. Down low. And then Sharp with the dunk.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Clark hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Clark's got the lead up to 2 now for the Suns. Pass to Bridges. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Here's Sharp going inside. Off on the layup.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
It's stolen. Houston shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
And with the struggles AD has had to stay healthy, and you wonder, though, if the team's going to focus on having him be at his best for that postseason run and try to manage the wear and tear.
It's stolen by Davis. Turner with the steal. Right side Irving. Back to Booker. Turner for three. And Davis pulls it down.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Sharp. And it's Davis at the elbow. Kicks it out to Love. That's in there. Davis with the assist. And the Rockets lead by 3.
Love is awesome at reading the defense. When they're not up on him, he's going to let it rip.
Nobody near Irving. The good-looking shot from the wing.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. The Rockets on top. They lead by 1. We'll be back shortly live from Houston, Texas. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half.
Easy to appreciate the physicality that Clark plays with. This is what earns him those calls.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
He was able to tie it up. He has to be disappointed that he could not give his team the lead.
Outside, Davis. They get it again. And Love with his second chance points.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Pass to Turner. Shot from 6. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
A big like Turner, just using that height inside, it's almost a lost art.
Davis sets a screen. Sharp. It's Clark with the rebound. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Suns. Here's Turner. And Davis sends it back. Now, here's Sharp. And then Sharp with the dunk.
And how about the footwork? Check out those moves in the post and then the sweet finish to go along with it.
Excellent work around the basket. You're right, G.A. Pass to Davis. And the foul called on Brandon Clark. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
And stolen by Booker. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, thank you very much. The Rockets are in a full rebuild, and they have a young roster which is taking its lumps. But Coach Stephen Silas says we very rarely give up. This team has a lot of fight, character, and grit, and we are learning. Kevin, it's a long process. It's worth doing.
Yep, no shortcuts, David, but the journey is the reward. They're building from the ground up. It's fun to watch, and we thank you for that story.
Well, it was such a feel-good moment, at least for a little while. Mikal Bridges grew up in Philly, obviously played his college ball there, and his mom was working for the 76ers at the time, so it just felt right as the 10th overall pick in the 2018 draft for him to be a 76er.
The drive by Booker. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Bridges with the steal. And there's a whistle. It goes on Shaedon Sharp. That's foul number 2 for him.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Suns leading by 4. Irving looking for an opening. Kicks it out to Booker. And a miss there on the triple. Mikal's time in Philly was very short, Brent. Bridges traded to Phoenix on draft night.
Well, that was a bit of a shocker. I mean, all the talk about being the hometown hero, and then all of a sudden he's on his way to the desert heading towards Phoenix. But you look at Mikal's career, he's been awesome for the Suns. And he worked development as a 3-and-D player, making the finals, signing a big extension, such a huge part of the Phoenix Suns franchise in their future.
It's trailed by 4. Here he goes. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Little Dipper. Get loud for them once again.
Booker outside. From deep. Buries the long-range jumper. Booker's got 5 points in the quarter.
You can count on Booker for some three-point efficiency. He might not take as many as he used to. Still dangerous.
Third personal foul. Third team foul.
1:56 left to play in the third. Here's Dinwiddie. It's Powell on the wing. Another miss by Houston. Suns lead by 7. They set the pick. With 3. Booker. Hayes. Chip back in for 2. Hayes has got 9 points.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
It's Powell on the wing. Back to Dinwiddie. Another steal. Booker with no one around. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
This shot's just, it's not there right now with this team leading. Perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Timeout called, the Rockets. Rockets trailed by 9. Murray outside. Pass to Powell. They need this, and it's blocked. Left side Jackson. DeRozan in the corner. The putback. It's good on the putback. Hayes has got the lead up to 11 now for the Suns.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Well, that's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a simple basket.
DeRozan. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
Kind of rare to see any player have this much of a struggle from the field. To still have the lead shows how resilient they are as a complete team.
Barnes can't get it to go. Right side Jackson. Pass to Hayes. With 4 seconds on the clock. That one misses. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams are clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. Suns ahead. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And so it's Houston with it. They trail by 9 points.
And that's number 4. Definitely something to keep track of as we move forward.
Personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Now off the inbound. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And finished off by Davis.
AD has always been such a gifted rebounder.
Here's Irving. Good on the shot. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Suns.
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
Well, another thing that has really stood out is just their effort defensively. Active hands, jumping the passing lanes, racking up steals. That's been impressive.
And the first one at the line is good.
We've seen Anthony Davis change both his body and his game to adapt over time to what's going on in today's NBA, becoming a much more effective three-point shooter.
On the wing, Irving. Turner up top. Trying to find Murray, and he gets it to him. To the paint. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It goes on Devin Booker.
He draws so many fouls with his length and his activity on the interior. Anthony Davis finds another way to put the work in.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Over in the corner, Turner. Pass to Booker. Outside Turner. Irving with it. Guarded now by Kevin Love. Clock at 4. For 3. Booker. That shot misses. The Rockets go the other way with it.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Drives to the hoop. And Davis puts it in. Davis has got 8 points in the quarter.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but gets close. He's getting the ball. No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
And here's Love for 3. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Well, you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. Have to use better judgment there.
Turner with the screen. No good from Booker.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Pass to Love. With the crossover. And the layup is up and in.
That's why Kevin Love with the ball right now is not a bad option.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up to the Suns. They lead by 4. Booker outside. Back to Irving. And good that time. And the Suns lead by 6.
Now, coach is yelling at the defense to at least get a hand up on Kyrie Irving.
Over to the left wing. Love wide open. He fires. Again, Love missing. Shots good by Turner. And now it's an 8-point Suns lead.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
And then Sharp with the dunk.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Here's Irving. Here's Turner. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Personal foul.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
Here's Sharp, and it's sent back by Turner. Now Irving. Down low, and it's slammed in by Turner.
Assisted.
And using that improved court awareness, Turner continues to make plays out of the pick and roll. And after defending on the shot, he doesn't give up on the play. Follow that straight to the glass for the rebound.
Outside Irving. So it's the Suns winning easily here. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win,